Of course you remember that impressive performance last month at the NPC National Championships by Shawn Ray, the youngest man ever to win. Well, a day in his life is certainly a challenging one, yet we'll see how dedication to the sport of bodybuilding doesn't have to eliminate having some fun and still assume other responsibilities. Shawn Ray is a man whose dreams are coming true. Winning the men's national bodybuilding championship has meant fame, prestige, and admiration. But Shawn Ray is not a man to rest on his laurels. He still sees many challenges in his future and meets them each day with a dedicated routine. Shawn's strict regimen begins with an early breakfast. Preferring to eat light before working out, Shawn's morning meal consists either of fruit, an apple or a banana, or oatmeal, and his beverage is coffee. Throughout his training, he's found that working out on a semi-empty stomach helps burn body fat more productively. For maximum results, Shawn has chosen to split his daily regimen into 2 bodybuilding sessions. The first begins at 6 a.m. It'll be a heavy workout in which he concentrates on the larger muscle groups. The equipment Shawn uses is mostly barbells and dumbbells. But 2 to 3 weeks before a major competition, Shawn will use the cable machines to isolate and better define his muscles. This morning workout usually lasts no longer than an hour. During the school week, Shawn works out at Bulldog's gym with owner-trainer Tim Snyder. The two have known each other since the early days of Shawn's bodybuilding career. In fact, Shawn's first competition was won by Snyder, but the 17-year-old Ray had only been training for 5 months. And a week later, Shawn got revenge by beating Tim out for the California Cup.
I'm the only professional here, and actually the only guy that has competed on the national level inside of it, as far as competition. But we have a lot of guys here in this gym that have the desire to one day compete at that level. And with that kind of electricity floating around in the gym, nobody bothers anybody, and everybody's patting on the back and encouraging you.
After his morning workout, Shawn heads for school. Now, the only thing that rivals his intense dedication to the sport of bodybuilding is his commitment to obtaining a sound, well-rounded education.
None of us are exempt from getting in a car accident or pulling muscles in the gym, or you know, there's all kind of ways you can get injured that would take you away from your bodybuilding career and just shatter your dreams. But one thing they can't take away from you is a sound mind and a good education.
Shawn attends Cal State Fullerton, where he's majoring in social psychology. And with his strict training program, how does he find time to even keep up with his studies? Well, Shawn finds the time because he believes that it's important that he complement his bodybuilding with intelligence. Before heading for his second workout session, Shawn will have eaten again. His next meal will usually consist of a chicken breast, broccoli, and brown rice. Now, this same meal will be repeated later on in the evening with another meal of fish and a salad thrown in for good measure. During most of these meals, he's drinking distilled water, and by the end of the day, he will have drunk over a gallon of the fluid. Now, Shawn says the liquid flushes out his system of any impurities. It's 6 p.m., and Shawn Ray is back at the gym putting his body through yet another workout, this one concentrating on the smaller muscle groups. This workout will usually last about an hour and a half, but in the case of both workouts, Shawn's not worried about the length of the session. He's mainly concerned with the intensity level. This regimen is carried out each day for 3 days straight, with a 1-day resting period in between. According to Shawn, not included in his daily intake is the drug steroids. He does not take the controversial supplement, nor does he advocate its use. Many onlookers find it hard to believe that Shawn is able to achieve such an excellent body shape without the use of artificial muscle builders. But Shawn simply downplays the question by maintaining that he's been blessed with a naturally gifted physique. It's all in the genetics, he says. In only a few short years, Shawn Ray has risen to become one of the top bodybuilders in the world.
Well, jumping from the Teenage California to the Teenage Mr. America to the Junior Mr. World to winning the Mr. California State Championships to the National Championships and going pro all in a time span of 2 years, I really haven't had enough time to sit back and think about what I've done so quickly because I'm constantly, after each contest, looking forward and looking ahead to the next one.
The future is indeed bright for Shawn Ray and wide open with possibilities.
the opportunities are endless. I mean, traveling, going to different countries, all that kind of stuff is all incorporated in my game plan. And reaching those goals are going to take me to where I want to go, and that's basically to travel and see the world and to meet all the great professional bodybuilders in the sport. And then some. A lot more other important people are affiliated with bodybuilding, actors, actresses, you know, all kind of people are into health and fitness nowadays. So that's what I'm looking forward to. And with that in mind, I'm just going to continue at the same rate I'm going. And Mr. Olympia is a reality for me in 1988.